Oh, hi everyone. I'm pretty energetic right now, and it's gonna be a good video because I got a lot to say. Life is pretty interesting right now, and I guess a warm welcome to everybody who's watching right now because I'm actually having a lot of people. I mean, not like I'm not like fucking have like thousands of subscribers and shit, but I'm getting a lot of people that I know personally very well that follow this channel and they're like, hey, like I see this. I had a friend say to me like, hey, like I was doing my laundry, cleaning my room, and I was just threw your video on. So that's awesome. That's really cool. And I had another friend text me like, I don't know, people in my life know about things in my life before I tell them because they watch this, which honestly makes me more happy than like if this channel were to like blow up or something. I don't know. It's really cool to me. Because part of the reason why I do this is to like interact and like have a connection with community. Like I don't know, fucking other shit. I like to talk about I don't know stuff and like inspire and whatever. Anyways, today is gonna be a video about um yeah, I mean, obviously I've been doing a good amount of like reassessing. So today's gonna be a video about focus and how I'm absolutely terrible at focusing, and how my lack of focus has honestly like just it hasn't destroyed my life, but it just hasn't. It's like not prevented. It's prevented me from kind of going further with myself, taking myself to the next level. And I don't want to be somebody who sees myself as like, a fucking project because, it's what, self-help and shit like that is. It's like, just like toxic for you and stuff like that, where you have to, you don't allow yourself any fun and, you only see yourself as something to grow and get better. But for me, I'm been doing a lot of like diving deep into myself. For me, I feel like I don't really necessarily care about maybe this is part of the reason why like how I grew up and stuff like that in my life now and everything. I don't necessarily care about the end goal as much as I think I do. I mostly just when I am like working on something, when I am like working towards a goal, not really like I feel like a part of the reason, or maybe I just tell myself this, is part of the reason why I do it is because you have to like do something. So it's either you do work towards a goal or you don't work towards a goal. But for me, I get very obsessed with things and I need to think about something all the time. I like hyperfixate on something all the time. And yeah, that it's either goals or it's either not goals. I mean, I'm either working towards something or I'm hooked on a fucking TV show that just delays my progress, and that's all I'm doing, So balance is kind of killing my focus as well, or the lack of balance. But yeah, just talking about some motivation. I don't even know. I'm trying to make this video like structured and shit like that, but these aren't structured. This is just like random thoughts, shit like that. But yeah, I've noticed like I can take these videos to the next level. And I say I will, but I lack focus. And honestly, I thought focus at first. I thought the meaning of focus is like the way that people talk about it now is like people say they use it in a social media context like, oh, you have no attention span. You can't read a book. And that's like true. But I realized that having focus or not having focus is actually a lifestyle. And that's like the biggest thing that I've kind of come to terms with, Focus, I mean, I'm not a fucking scientist, but I'm just talking from my experience. Like if I had focus, my lifestyle would be different, I would be able to resist temptation a little bit more. I'd be able to focus on goals more and things like that. And I'm trying to figure out a way to practice this focus. Of course, there's no fucking easy way out, but yeah, I'm like I've acknowledged that this is what I need because when I sit down to write, I'm writing for 10 minutes and I'm getting fucking bored. or I'm getting, you know, or I'm just like thinking about something else or whatever, which helps a lot. You know, it helps because like I guess I have such a lack of focus that like I'm able to like, you know, pull different ideas from a bunch of different areas, and you know my brain just keeps spinning and spinning and spinning and shit like that, so I can find ideas and I can, you know, come up with shit and whatever. But at the same time, it's like it's a double-edged sword, so it's like it's kind of fucked up, you know. And you know, this isn't just an issue with me. This is an issue with absolutely everybody in the earth now who has an iPhone. And if you have Instagram on your phone, you probably have some fucking attention deficit focus issues, right? But this is so crucial, and this is something I really need to practice. And yeah, I'm just trying to figure it out. But I'm making this video so I can talk out loud and say what I do need, because I'm looking at this and it's like looking at my lifestyle, and it's like, all right, I can barely do something for 20 minutes. And another issue is that, like, you know, I'm single now, so I can put my focus onto a bunch of chicks, which is another thing that I have really been meaning to talk about. Is because like now I'm single, I can focus on a bunch of chicks, but that would take the focus away from everything else in my life that I want to do. And I was writing about what I really want to do, and I have some goals. Like I want to, you know, obviously continue exercising and stuff like that. I'm definitely getting stronger. You know, I actually bench pressed yesterday, and I was very surprised because a couple years ago I couldn't even do a plate, like one rep for a plate. And that's like very easy to me now, which is awesome, you know. And I could look in the mirror and I see I'm getting stronger, and I'm, you know, all these fucking things, whatever. So it's like that's a goal, but I already do that in a way, and I already eat healthy. Of course, I want to, you know, get better at those things, but anyways, I just lost my fucking focus. Oh my gosh. Anyways, this is fucked up, dude. I literally just lost what at it. Okay, we're talking about goals. Oh yeah, I want to become a soccer coach, which would be awesome. I want to get a cool job, and I want to make dope YouTube videos. You know, that's like my goal. And of course, the friends and fucking, you know, finding people and shit like that. But when you have like meaningless interactions with a bunch of girls, women, like, yeah, it's gonna fucking, your focus is gonna be off, you know. And I'm not saying you can't indulge in that in a little bit, of course, and I will, maybe so. But that's just like, I feel like that's the biggest thing to like get me off track, you know, as like a single 22-year-old male. Though, like, just chicks, man, the birds, all that shit. It's so easy to get lost in that. It's so easy to just like change your focus from what you really need to do, want to do, to just that, you know? And I think that there is a bit of a temptation because, like, you see everybody else chasing birds. You know, come on, chase birds, man. You're 22. You know, you're early 20s. You're 18, you're 19. You should be chasing birds, whatever fucking age you are. And it's like, yeah, you should, honestly, because whatever. But, I don't know. Yeah, I'm just trying to put my value, my focus, my ideas, my fucking shit into the right area. And to whoever's watching this, if you stay to the end, yeah, awesome. But thanks. Yeah, whatever, bye.